Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadash, the great Ali Shaitan of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth. Giving all respect to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, no, Yahweh Shai, Salakia, his only begotten Son, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and his Son. Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose the sick to become his Father's right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation. And the only one that pleaded his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for a salvation. So, giving all respect to Great Millstone, those mighty men that revealed to me the truth and gave me the proper breakdowns. I listen to their classes every day. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to those great brothers. First of all, shalom to, no, I mean, much respect. You know, happy Passover to you guys that are doing it. You know, Great Millstone, happy Passover to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Aqua, no, the Akim, the brothers that's laboring in the truth, that's risking your life and your freedom to do so. You know, now more than ever, just like GMS. You know, and you may not be from GMS, but you follow them. That's the church that we all listen to. That is the main church of Yahweh Bashem Shai, and church mean to be called out. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that Yahweh Bashem Shai put the spirit on, to put the spirit on us. So, you know, much respect to the Aqua that's listening and learning and going out on the highways and byways and putting in the work and doing your videos at home. Shalom. You know, much respect to the Aqua as well. The women that's in this truth, that regardless if you got a man or not, you still follow the statutes and you still follow the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you learn and you listen in silence. There's nothing wrong with the women being silent. There's nothing wrong with them letting the man do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the man being in rule. That is the natural order of things. So shalom to you women that are doing that. You know, shalom. So I'm coming back at you with another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, in the name of Yahweh Shai, amen. And you know, we're gonna talk about certain things and things that's just needed to be addressed, like the things that's going on out there in the other nations right now. The other nations are kind of uniting against the U.S. right now as we speak. They get in different rules and get different things that have nothing to do with the U.S. and they are departed from the U.S. They no longer want any business with them. They no longer want to trade with them. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the nations is just ready to abandon the U.S. and let them be. You know, and the U.S. is not liking that. They've been changing the dollar to another currency right now as we speak, so we can get a couple of Bible precepts on that. You know, and right now, you know, the dragon is hating the great whore right now and wants to pretty much destroy the great whore, because the great whore right now keep deceiving people. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. keep deceiving people and keep lying to people and keep starting mess, and it's not to the other nations' benefit. It's only to their benefit to keep them on top, try to put everybody in fear and oppress the other nations as well. You know what I'm saying? But mainly to oppress us and to keep us under too. You know, the Israelites. So, you know, I was listening to a brother. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, my nose got the hairs in it, not in there, but mustache. But you know, I was listening to GMS Maccabean Spirit, and he had a nice little video. So I'm gonna share that video with y'all real quick, and get into a couple of Bible precepts first. Bible precept, you know, because right now that is right now what's going on is that America is very irritating. They're very annoying. They don't care. I use the most perfect example for America. America is like a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And the dealers front the crackhead. The crackhead take the crack and promises to pay him back and then never return. You know what I'm saying? And then if they do return, you know what I'm saying, they want to borrow some more crack. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the fucking loan sharks / drug dealers keep fronting them the crack to where they need that pay. You know what I'm saying? And the crackhead can't, you know what I'm saying, pay it. So, you know, Either they beat him up, you know what I'm saying, or they take his life, you know. So America is like that, you know. And the nations are, you know, the drug dealers. They tired of lending this person this, the drug, and come to find out they not businessmen. They not nothing of that. They just addicted, and they act no different from a drug addict. America. They could care less about how you feel as long as you give them what they want. And that's why the nations are angry. The nations tired. Like, man, we tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? One of the main things that keep happening right now is police, you know. Police getting on people's fucking nerves. They always shooting up brothers and sisters in the street and then oppressing them, chasing them down, bothering them. All the way from car tickets to all the way to just being out too late sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Being on the bus asleep, you know. It's all kind of weird little things, different little things that you do that could get you put in the jail for a long time, and you don't deserve that long of a sentence for something that's small. But you know, that's what police do. You know what I'm saying? They do that weird police brutality. These police officers are still racist, and a lot of nations are noticing. Oh no! Oh, what's up, bro? I thought you was my mom. A lot of nations are noticing that these niggas is these white people are still oppressing us. You know what I'm saying? And they act like that it ain't been noticed by, you know, the rest of the world. So, you know, America, they got a lot to answer for, and they got a lot to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of things that's happening right now that's not to America's benefit, and what we seeing before our eyes is that the world is turning against them, like it was prophesied in the Bible. All the nations are actually following China and Russia, like we've been new for the past 3 to 4 years. And you know, for me, that was when I was coming into the truth, and the prophets, they knew for like 10, 20 years that all this will happen. So, you know, and it wasn't no surprise. Even America knew their downfall. 80 to 90 to 100 years ago, they knew, okay, we're not gonna be around for too long. You know, 100 years is not a long time. You know, it's really not. It says, Ecclesiastes 7, chapter 1. It says, a good name is better than precious ointment. It says, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. It says, better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting, for this is the end of all men. So right now, that's what it is. I'm gonna get to one of the main parts of this scripture, because it's actually pretty good. It says, and the living will take it to heart. It says, sorrow is better than laughter. It says, for by a sad countenance the heart is made better. So the more that you go through, the stronger you become as an individual. You know, for us Israelites that strive and struggle to get what we want, the stronger, you know, we become, the better that we become, the closer that we get, you know what I'm saying, to the Lord. Because Lord is not looking for people that's fine or that feels like they got it. You know, the Lord looking for people that need help, and with a sad heart, with a broken countenance, you know what I'm saying, that's looking for aid, and just looking for help, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people do, you know, the sadder you become, you know what I'm saying, the more lonelier you get, you know what I'm saying, the more struggle and the harder life becomes, you tend to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahshai. People do turn, well, even though idiots are, you know, certain people are idiots, they turn to spiritual guidance. You know, they get real, you know, certain people get real spiritual, but sometimes it's not for the better. You know, some people go and turn to witchcraft thinking that's a good idea. They go to different religions. They go to these wicked Christian churches. You know, they get washed in all kinds of things, and they don't choose the right way. You know, so a lot of people, you know, you got to be careful what you learn, but at the end of the day, that's what people do. You know, the more and more they suffer, the more and more they lean on spiritual guidance. But mostly, if you're smart, you're going to lean on Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You're going to lean on the Lord for that guidance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to seek Yahweh Shem Yahshai in the name of Yahshai for that guidance, you know? So it says, for by a sad countenance the heart is made better, which is the mind. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. So a lot of brothers is not like, in between, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll see me go to the point of the lesson and be in between the lesson, you know what I'm saying? Because some certain breakdowns refer to certain things, and I like to explain it and do the best I can to show you guys, you know what I'm saying, that do the best I can to explain to you guys. So it's like, yeah, to the best of my little mental capacity, you know. So you'll see me do that sometimes, because the Lord not only is talking about America, he's talking about all things, you know what I'm saying, everything, you know. So right now, America is like America's one giant carnival, you know what I'm saying. Everybody so busy having fun, they don't see the trouble coming. A lot of people, well, now they are, because it's everywhere. Like, it just, they went from the you know what I'm saying, the juice, you know what I'm saying, getting shot up your arm and trying to make it mandatory and people ready to riot, all the way to WW3. Now people pissing their pants, you know what I'm saying, people are afraid, all the way to hyperinflation. Now people really like, oh man, I need to get up out of here. A lot of people that got that mind frame and got that kind of money, they're like, shit, I need to get out of America, because America right now is truly on the verge of collapse. They're no longer going to get aid from these nations. They're not going to get help for their debt. They're not going to get any more money. They have to transfer to cryptocurrency, and they got to get rid of this paper dollar, because the paper dollar, no one is using it. So it's like, dang, like, that's the only way America can actually make money, is through the money that they got. And nobody wants that shit anymore, because it causes sanctions. It causes great destruction, starvation, as we're seeing. Like I said in my other video yesterday, you see what they did in Afghanistan. A lot of people are looking at Afghanistan, and they starving to death. They dying out there because America put them sanctions on them. And they let them people run free. They not called Al Qaeda. This Taliban. They let the Taliban run free, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, they put sanctions on them, so they don't get food, they don't get nothing. They just dying out there, even though that's a part of prophecy. I'm just using them as an example, because they are Edomites too, and they're not supposed to be out there, you know what I'm saying, in that land. So it's like white people killing white people as we speak right now. So, the sanctions are very powerful, they're very destructive, and they're an annoyance to the nation. So the nations are like, we just gonna switch over to a different currency. We don't really need you. I'm gonna show you the video right now. We don't really need you. We just gonna ditch you and go into a better currency, and we'll take control, because right now America is losing control. They no longer have that power that they used to over the people, and the people been noticing it, but it takes years and years of work to get to this point. I don't know how white people do it, but it's really retarded. But as far as I'm concerned, it took them years and years and years to finally say, you know what I'm saying, we got the power to overthrow America and take the grip off us and take that weird tyranny off us and dethrone them and make them stop being the police of the world. You know what I'm saying? And then there's going to be a chain of reaction too. When the hyperinflation hit, you think these police out there are going to be bothering Jake? You think these police is out here going to be harassing the Israelites? No, they're not. They're going to be running for their life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot of Edomites dying. You know what I'm saying? During the hyperinflation. No, during the collapse. Because after hyperinflation is a collapse. And then when the collapse happened, that's when everybody realized, hey man, we don't care no more. We're just going to go after these folks, and we're going to get our payback. So that's what's going to happen. But it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. So right now, a lot of prophets is getting mad at those fake prophets that's over there turning the Passover into parties, because we're in the Passover season right now. For the past like 2 to 3 days, it's been Passover season. So, or the Passover event. So like, I call it Passover season because, it took place in the spring. But the Passover event, so you got people, instead of them being in the house of mirth and remembering, being in the house of mourning, you know what I'm saying? These guys are in the house of mirth, turning up. They're making money off the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They got women all up in the congregation, they doing drugs in the congregation, talking about it's okay for you to smoke weed and preach the Bible. No, it's not. You're supposed to give all of that up. You're supposed to worm yourself out of that. That is condemning yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you do stuff like that, because the Lord is like, you can't worship two things. You know, either you love one or hate the other. You know, so you're supposed to give one up and take on the other. So if you're gonna smoke, smoke. If you're gonna preach, then preach. You know, so a lot of brothers is doing that in these wicked Passovers, and you know, soon the Most High is gonna let out judgment. Judgment will be every second. Every time you turn, you're gonna see somebody getting shot up. Everywhere you go, you're gonna see. You know, you might go into a house, you might see women getting raped to death. You go over here, you might see brothers getting beat to death. There's going to be all kind of judgments that fall on our people for the terrible things that they do. It says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. Right. I'd rather get rebuked by the wise man. At least he loved me enough to tell me the truth about myself, rather than sit here and have somebody lie to me and tell me that it's okay of the things that I do and it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If the Lord wants you, he wants you. The Lord not going to sit here and lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And people be getting their feelings hurt, and people be getting angry at Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? You got to have to, but you at the end of the day, you got to have an understanding of where the Lord come from. You got to understand that. You have to have that understanding. And in time, you're supposed to be like, okay, Yahweh ain't wrong. I'm wrong. And when you understand that you're wrong, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to give up the things that you're doing in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's wrong, you know, because the Most High is loving and kindness, and he's straight up. Yeah, it may hit you, you know what I'm saying, where it hurt, but it's for a good reason. You know, it's not intentionally that the Lord will just come at you and destroy you. It's not like that. The Lord is actually a loving, beautiful Father, and he treats us just like sons. You know what I'm saying? He does. He treats us just like sons. So, you know, we are his sons. You know what I'm saying? We're the sons of God. So the Lord is not going to go easy on us if we're God's too. He's not going to go easy on us at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but it's to a better. That's what these verses are for, you know. But I'm about to get to the core of my verses, you know. It says, for like the crackling of the thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of a fool. This is also vanity. Surely oppression destroys a wise man's reason, and a bribe debases the heart. That's right. The end of a thing is better than the beginning. There's my core right there. The end of a thing is better than the beginning. So right now, a lot of us is born during that era to where it's the downfall of America, and it's actually pretty good, you know. And I'm glad, you know, we don't remember our past lives, because if we did remember our past lives, who it was in the past, and you know what I'm saying, how we got to this, then we'll realize how long we've been on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So we feel like we've been living here, like idiots say, life is short. Life ain't short, homie. Life is very long. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very long. And you know, to all that, you know what I'm saying? Life is long. So if you understood and the Lord revealed to your past lives, you'll realize how long you've been here. So, you know, I'm 29 years old, you know, so it's just a blessing to know that I was born and I'm raised up during the era of the downfall of these white people, and to see the fall of my enemies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grown now. I'm completely grown. I'm out of my younghood. You know, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. And you know, just coming into my manhood, and having the spirit of the Lord, and keeping what is the most important, you know, and that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the name Yahushai during these times. So it's better. It's the end of a thing is better than its beginning, because the beginning was long and gruesome, but the end is short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that's happening right now in America, to where instead of, well, why these white people panicking, and why the rest of the 2/3 they panicking, they scared. The ones that know in secret, those of us that know the truth and got the truth, we actually rejoicing, because we know that it's about to be the end of our slavery. We know that it's about to be the end of this devil, and when this devil take his downfall, it's gonna be brutal and it's gonna be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And the devil, and the white man, when he fall and he finally hit the ground, he gonna go ballistic. He gonna go angry. You know, because that's one thing about white people, they never want to go broke. So due to this hyperinflation, all these things happening, they're gonna lose their damn mind because they ain't got no money, man. So let me bring out this quick video. And like I said, the end of a thing is better than its beginning. So right now we're seeing the end of the America. We're seeing the end We seeing the end of the U.S. We're seeing the downfall of America. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way they could get it right with the other nations. They've already got their mind made up. They got plans on overthrowing their ass. And America is standing by themselves. No help, no nothing. For the first time in history, they standing by themselves. And they're not going to be able to stand for too long. Plus, they done dug up a debt that's so big, they can't repay it. So the countries, instead of America sanctioning them, they going to sanction your ass, man. And and in a weird way, they already are. They cutting off all kind of resources, all kind of trade is being stopped because of what's going on in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? It's causing a famine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's happening in America, they trying to hold back and not trying to, and telling the masses that it's okay. But what happened when they see this shit? When they go outside? What happened when they go back in their house and they see all that shit? The result of what America's been hiding, all that shit is coming out. Because these people, you know, it's through the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai that it's all coming out. You know, so it's pretty amazing to even see the prophecies. To even be here, to even see it is amazing, you know. So I'm gonna bring out this quick video to back up what I just said.
In order to engage in hostile actions. They basically said in this statement that the once weaker kids on the block are now bigger and stronger and won't take the West crap anymore. So we're going to go over some sections of this 12-page statement, and while we do, remember that this was issued on February 4th.
So I'm going to interject real quick, because you see it says the list that she has to put check marks on. At the end of the U.S. hegemony, don't weaponize democracy and peace and coordination, and basically through hiding behind democracy, they've dealt nothing but treacherously with all the other nations and all other people, bombing, killing, demonizing leaders, replacing them with their own puppet leaders and things of that nature. So this is Isaiah 33:1, and it reads, "Woe to
And there you have it, right there. The people sitting up there, and they even still lying to their own people. They gonna lie to the end. You know what I'm saying? America's gonna lie to the end. The people, it's up to they children to figure out the truth. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon the truth will be revealed, and it'll be inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And then the children gonna realize that they the ancient Edomites. They're gonna finally and take it into consideration. Few of them have, but not the whole majority. The majority is gonna realize who they truly are, because a lot of lies and a lot of secrets are gonna come down they're gonna come out of America when the collapse does come. You know what I'm saying? So right now the nations are tired. They could care less about what America is saying. And then you heard them. They even lied to their own people. They over there still lying on the news and still lying and making different narratives. They over there using the news to target Russia. Not only that, they trying to make money off their wars. They really are. America is that scandalous. They'll make wars. They'll make money off the wars and off those people's deaths. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They push that weird ass propaganda, and Russia called them out on it. You know what I'm saying? They're using their news as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? They over there trying to demonize Russia for what they're doing to Ukraine. You know, and the whole time, like he said, they've been having China had called them out on it recently, that they know about the heavy oppression that's going on out here with the you know, like you said, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. They know about the heavy depression. They know about the you know, like the George Floyd, Sandra Bland. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Martin with the George Zimmerman case. You know what I'm saying? What's another one? Ahmaud Arbery's murder that was on camera. You know what I'm saying? When the boy got shot in his stomach by a bunch of racist, you know, white people. You know what I'm saying? And regardless, and you know, a lot of us are dealing with like, you know, individually we are encountering white people that are very, very racist. You know, they try to do it non-intentional and try to make it into a joke, but at the end of the day, they are, you know, racist, and you can low-key see it, and they try to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of them are less hostile about it, and then some of them are, you know, because we just came out of slavery recently, so they have to adjust themselves to these laws about living side by side with the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And they've been trained to hate them, so why would you liberate them after we've been trained to hate these guys and let them walk down the street, when back in the days we wouldn't allow them to even walk or be seen in the daylight at all, or be seen, period. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta y'all gotta understand the times that we in. And these nations, they saw all that. They know about the history. They know the truth about where the Israelites are. They know that we being punished. But the worst come to worst is that they know that the America has not stopped. The America is racist. These white people are racist. They won't stop harassing us. Bills, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of things that's keeping us under a Great Depression. Money, jobs. Why you think the Lord has issued the hyperinflation on America, so it can hurt, so we can get up out of here and be liberated? I don't want to be under the heel of these white people forever and being dictated by money. We over here spending their money, but not the other nations out there. They ditched their dollar, and we over here paying the rent with these dollars. You know what I'm saying? And they not even worth shit. You know what I'm saying? They use their currency on us to try and benefit off us. You know what I'm saying? And the other nations aren't even using their money at all. So, you know, a lot of white people do understand that, and it's just, now we got a point to where this white nigga is just insanity. It's just that this white nigga is insanity all the way, because of the things that he's done. You know what I'm saying? And the things that he's still doing. But it's just insanity. It's retarded. You know, he still wants to be, you know what I'm saying, the ruler of the earth. They over there, and then not only that, the other nations are white people too. They all fighting over who's gonna be the ruler of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And right now we at the point to where the Lord is bringing America down to his knees to an end. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm about to get ready to go to work, and I just wanted to bring that quick presentation out. You know, I'll see y'all on Sunday, because I won't be able to do one tonight. I will be able to do one on Sunday later on in that day. Bring a quick presentation out. You know, This one was cool, you know, call on Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shemer Kakadash, in the name of Yahushai. And Shalom, Shalom, you know what I'm saying? Happy Passover to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, in the name of Yahushai, you know. And I love you guys. And for you guys that are listening, if y'all listening, then, you know, this word is for you. You know, you might be one of the elect that, you know, get this message. It's all kind of other brothers that you can visit too. But if you do see my channel, you know, this is for y'all, you know. And if y'all not listening, then, you know, like you say, seek salvation out for yourself. You know, hope you seek it out for yourself, because I'm seeking it for myself. Shalom.